Soulja Boy has been accused of rebranding another company's console as his own. Soulja Boy just dropped a new handheld console and fans are calling out the Soulja Boy Flip for being a rebranded version of Retroid's Pocket Flip 2.
Tell your team to you can't even put up more than 5K. I'll shoot you in your face. Better watch your mouth. Over here bothering my peace. Y'all bums. Boy, use a screenshot this page, boy. I swear to God, I'ma find this. On my mama, I'ma find you. Watch.
Man, things just went downhill fast for Soulja Boy. He didn't just get himself in trouble with the law, he might have just wrecked one of the few money moves he had left. And the wildest part, it all happened live for the whole internet to watch in real time. So here's how this whole mess started. Soulja was trying to hop on this new TikTok trend called battling. If you don't know what that is, imagine two people going live and basically competing for who can get the most donations. Yeah, it's like online panhandling, but with filters and ring lights. Instead of posting content, they just go live with each other, roast one another, and try to get their fans to send them gifts and coins to win the battle.
Snipe, cat, snipe.
Chat, don't let him snipe. Don't let him snipe. Don't let him do
10
it.
seconds, chat, 10 seconds.
Where the snipers?
Everybody go super stupid big right now.
Jasmine with the fucking Interstellar. Are you? What you thought?
Good match.
Jasmine will always be there. Fucking MVP.
Hey, nah, we gonna run it back again though. You know what I'm saying? That was a good match. You had some smoke over there for real. All right, man. I'm finna jump off this joint.
Good night.
Next 30 seconds, he's dropping chat. Milo, let's go Milo with the heartbeat.
Oh shit! 3 big Draco.
Man, he's sniping crazy chat. Oh, let's go Lizette with the superpower. Thank you so much, Lizette. Don't give up, chat. Don't give up. Let's go, Lizette. Go.
The more your chat donates, the more points you get, and whoever racks up the most wins. Sounds wild, right? Now, a lot of creators have started doing this. Even some celebs trying to make a quick bag online. You'll see them yelling, clowning each other, saying stuff like, "Where your boss is at," or "Your chat broke." It's like digital WWE, but with emojis and sound effects. The thing is, most of it is fake. It's scripted drama to get people hyped and spending. They pretend to hate each other just to get their followers to drop more gifts.
We got 10 seconds, bro. Who gonna win? 10 seconds, big.
I don't know, bro. I'm nervous.
Oh!
Jimmy with the golden cake. Let's go. Turn me up. Let's go. Let's go. Turn me up. Let's go.
Soulja Boy. That was a close one, bro. Hey, Jay.
Damn, bro.
Hey, Jay. It was like this close.
Bro, you had me scared. I'm over here with my heart's racing.
It gotta be the biggest night of all time. Shout out to G Trill, y'all.
Shout out to the jerseys. Oh my goodness.
Fuck. Hey, no,
That was amazing,
bro. Nah, that was lit.
But Soulja? Nah, he didn't get the memo. He took it way too seriously. Before I get into what he said, let me paint the picture. These battles come with little challenges too, but like if your opponent gets a certain amount of donations, you gotta do something embarrassing. Maybe go silent for a round, do push-ups on camera, or even do a handstand against the wall while people laugh in the comments. I'm serious, it's that bad. Now imagine a platinum selling rapper doing that.
My son Matt, he got no motion.
That is tight.
Tay, let me freaking peek, man. Let me freaking peek. I'm tired, man.
Watch.
How much you want to bet on
What's going on?
Oh my God, man. You goofy ass up, bro. Get off my screen, Clan. You ain't getting no more screen time from me, goofy. Don't know that. Do not be inviting me. That's why. If we battle one-on-ones, that's cool. Don't be inviting me to no. Don't do that. I don't f with these, bro.
Alright, my fault. Yo, Mello.
Fucking crashed out over a TikTok game.
Who crashed? Nigga, the fuck up.
I
Hit that, you can get smacked too.
suck my whole.
Suck my.
Suck my whole.
Suck my. Suck my. You
pussy. Wait, what?
My,
Shut up.
You talking about you want to do shit?
Honestly, it's wild seeing how far people go for clout now. It's one thing when regular creators do it, but when big names start joining in, that's when you realize how desperate the internet can get. And this is where Soulja messed up. Instead of playing along and keeping it light, he let his ego get in the way. He took the fake trash talk personal, and that's when everything spiraled. And trust me, what happened next? It wasn't just cringe, it was career damaging. So here's where everything really blew up. Soulja Boy didn't just lose his cool, he lost everything. The battle started off like usual. Two people talking trash, hyping their chats, and flexing to see who could pull in more coins. But this time, the guy going against Soulja Boy started calling him broke. You know, typical TikTok battle banter, except Soulja clearly wasn't built for it. You could tell from his face he wasn't joking around. He took it personal, way too personal. Most folks who do this stuff know it's just entertainment, but Soulja, he acted like it was a real street beef. And that's when he crossed the line, right there, live in front of thousands of viewers. When the final countdown hit and the battle ended, the other guy won. Yeah, he beat Soulja Boy. And that alone was crazy. Because usually when a celebrity joins these things, their fan base floods the chat with gifts to make sure they win. But this time, nah, the underdog took it home. So, of course, the winner starts celebrating, laughing, teasing Soulja a bit, and the usual. But instead of laughing it off like a normal person, Soulja completely snapped.
Got
Got it.
Don't even worry about that. Niggas better stop playing on this app. You know I don't even play like that, gang. On my mama. I don't know what's wrong with the way. Y'all don't even worry about that, boy. Y'all know I don't play like that, boy. TikTok, this boy, y'all crazy.
He started yelling, making wild threats, even saying stuff that could get him in serious legal trouble. Like, we're talking don't ever say that on live level trouble. Then it got even worse. He took screenshots of the other guy's profile and told his viewers to find him. Bro, that's not just immature. That's reckless. You can't do that online, especially when you've already got a public image that's shaky at best. Watching that unfold felt uncomfortable, like seeing someone self-destruct in real time. It's not just anger, it's deeper than that.
And somebody tagged this Candy too. Why you got this fat ass on your platform talking? I'm finna sue the fuck out you and this white. I'm about to sue the fuck out Candy. Somebody tag Candy and somebody tag this fat ass boy. You on the talking about I spend your food, you's a bitch. Yeah. Why the fuck? Who the fuck go on the road with somebody and don't eat for 3 days? And Candy, you too, you little bald head bitch. You got this white on your motherfucker. I'm in Atlanta right now. Send me the motherfucking address. Let me pull up, tell my side of the story.
He's been spiraling for a while. And moments like this make people wonder if something bigger is going on mentally. One minute he's calm and funny, and the next he's going off on full-blown rants, threatening, name-calling, just pure chaos. Then a few days later, he's back online being friendly again, saying sorry, pretending it never happened. And it's not the first time.
They said you will need to apologize to Candy, man. I'm sending out an apology to Candy, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Candy, man. You know, I be overreacting sometimes, you know. I just be seeing stuff on the internet, like, you know what I'm saying? But much love to Candy, you know what I'm saying? If you can find it in your heart to accept my apology. Much love to you, you know what I'm saying? Much respect to you, you feel me? John, what you want? I see you with the badge, gang. You know what I'm saying? I just be getting so mad. I'm like, man. Folks lying on me and shit, but they like, man, you know, he shouldn't have got mad at the dude that said he shouldn't have got mad at her. You feel me? So I'm just let that rock, man.
A few weeks back, he went off on a podcaster just because she interviewed one of his old employees. The guest didn't even say anything outrageous. He just told his side of how Soulja treated him back in the day. Instead of clearing things up like a professional, Soulja aimed all that anger at the woman running the show, throwing wild insults on live. It was ugly, but here's the crazy part. 3 days later, he deleted the videos and apologized. Same pattern every single time. It's like he flips between rage and regret overnight. And now with this TikTok mess, it's looking like the platform itself might have to step in. Whether it's suspension or a full ban, something's coming. Because when a celebrity starts making threats and targeting random people online, that's not just drama anymore. That's a whole different kind of problem. See, here's the problem. TikTok doesn't play when it comes to stuff like this. You sneeze wrong on that app and they'll hit you with a suspension, no warning at all. So imagine making a direct threat on live, encouraging people to track someone down. That's not just risky, that's a guaranteed ban waiting to happen. I'm telling you right now, TikTok is gonna drop the hammer on Soulja Boy. It's not a question of if, it's when. And that's a big deal because, like it or not, TikTok was one of his last steady streams of income. Every time he went live battling, that was real money coming in. And if that gets shut down, that's another bag gone, all because he couldn't control his temper. See, people still think Soulja Boy's living off music money, but the truth is, streaming checks don't stretch like they used to. TikTok was his way of staying relevant, keeping his name buzzing, and stacking a little extra cash. But now, he might have just thrown it all away over some online beef that wasn't even real. And just when you think it can't get worse, it does. Apparently, he just launched a new gaming console again. Yeah, he's back at it with another so-called Soulja game system. But if you know anything about his past projects, you already know where this is going. Every time he drops one of these, it turns out to be a bootleg version of somebody else's product.
Soulja Boy sells a $436 game console. And lotion. Wait, it just keeps going. We've got a fake Switch, another fake Switch, Meta Ray-Bans.
What's poppin'? It's your boy Soulja Boy. The new Soulja game Flip is out right now.
He's a good salesman, man. I don't know. It features cutting-edge technology such as a Qualcomm chip that is 3 years old, Android 13, which is 2 years old. It's got 8 gigs of RAM, though. That's not that bad. If I had to pick between this and a Switch 2, I don't know, man. I think it would be close. 100,000 likes. I'll pick up a Soulja game Flip and find out for myself.
Carter here.
His first console a few years back, straight up emulator. It wasn't even his design. It was one of those cheap knockoff devices that already existed. He just slapped his name on it and tried to sell it like a brand new invention. And it didn't take long before Nintendo and a few other gaming companies came knocking with lawsuits. You'd think that kind of legal headache would have been a wake-up call, right? Nope. Here we are again. This time, he released a handheld system he's calling the Game Flip. But gamers online quickly pointed out, that device already exists under another brand. It's literally the same design, same hardware, same everything. He didn't build anything from scratch. He just rebranded it, called it his own, and started pushing it like a fresh drop.
This is not the Soulja Boy handheld. This is the Retroid Pocket Flip 2. Although a lot of people may think, whoa, hold on. Soulja Boy's selling something that looks just like this. And you're right, he is, but he shouldn't be. This is another Soulja Boy scam. Soulja Boy, tell him. Retroid has issued an official statement on the Soulja Boy handheld, which is what I just showed you, the Retroid Pocket Flip 2. In 2008, Soulja Boy had to pull his gaming consoles following the threat of legal action from Nintendo. Some of the products he released even included Nintendo emulators that ran the company's classic titles without permission. In 2021, he attempted to re-enter the gaming console market, allegedly white labeling the original Retroid Pocket and reselling it under his own label. And now, in 2025, Soulja Boy is back, promoting a new handheld console that closely resembles another Retroid product. So they have released an official statement saying that Soulja Boy is not legally allowed to rebrand the company's product. He does not have permission to rebrand our products.
The original company behind the console even came forward and said they had no idea this was happening. They made it clear that there's no licensing deal, no partnership, nothing. They flat out said he doesn't have permission to rebrand their device or sell it under his name. And to make matters worse, their product is patented in the US. Meaning if he keeps selling it, he's walking right into another lawsuit. It's almost painful to watch because you can tell he's running out of options. TikTok was one of the few places where people still showed him some love. He could make quick money, interact with fans, and stay relevant. But losing that platform after everything else, that's like cutting off your last lifeline. The man's been through legal battles, public feuds, music flops, and now he's risking another lawsuit on top of it all. And for what? Ego? Pride? It's like he's chasing controversy just to feel seen again. But here's the truth. If that TikTok ban hits and this gaming mess turns into another court case, things might start falling apart fast. And the scariest part, he doesn't seem to care. He's still moving like he's untouchable, even when the walls are clearly closing in. At this point, it's hard to ignore what's really going on with Soulja Boy. The man's behavior isn't just random, it's erratic, unpredictable, and honestly, it's giving something's not right energy. Every meltdown, every rant, every sudden apology, it's a pattern that's been repeating for years, and people are starting to connect the dots. You can tell he's battling something deeper. He doesn't just lash out, he goes all the way off, crossing lines most folks wouldn't even think about crossing on camera. Then a few days later, he's calm again, acting like none of it happened. It's like watching two completely different versions of the same person switch back and forth overnight. And here's the thing. Soulja's been walking this tightrope for a long time, thinking he can just talk wild to anyone and walk away untouched. But that kind of energy always catches up with you. You can't go around disrespecting people, threatening folks, and trying to out-crazy everyone you meet, because one day, somebody's gonna match that same energy. And when that happens, it's not gonna end with an apology post or a deleted live. What's saving him right now is the fact that most of his chaos stays online. He talks big behind screens, goes on rants, and acts invincible in front of a camera. But in real life, that kind of behavior has real consequences. Not everyone is gonna laugh it off or scroll past it. Some people will take that disrespect personally, and that's when things can get dangerous. It's wild too, because this is someone who once bragged about being a millionaire, an innovator, a trendsetter, yet here he is, spiraling in public like he's got nothing left to lose. Fame can make people feel untouchable, but all it takes is one wrong moment for everything to crash down. And if Soulja doesn't get a grip soon, that moment might come faster than he thinks. What's really crazy is that Soulja Boy's story keeps looping back to the same cycle. Controversy, chaos, apology, repeat. Every time people start to move on, he finds a new way to drag himself back into the spotlight, usually for all the wrong reasons. It's almost like he's addicted to conflict, like the attention he gets from drama gives him a rush he can't live without. And what's even sadder is that he's not surrounded by anyone who seems willing to step in. Nobody's checking him, nobody's grounding him, nobody's saying, yo, maybe you should chill before you mess up again. It's like his circle either doesn't care or they're too scared to tell him the truth. When money and fame start fading, the yes men fade slower, and that's dangerous because it keeps him locked in that self-destructive loop. Think about it. This is a guy who's been in the game for over a decade. He helped shape the early days of online music culture, broke records, and inspired a whole generation of internet rappers. But instead of leveling up, he's stuck fighting TikTok streamers and threatening random creators. It's honestly sad to watch a pioneer turn into his own worst headline. And it's not even about just one bad move. It's the pattern, the anger, the public breakdowns, the lawsuits, the impulsive business ideas that blow up in his face. Everything points to someone trying to hold on to relevance by any means necessary, even if it destroys what's left of his reputation in the process. There's also this weird duality with him. One minute he's talking about being a businessman and a mogul, and the next he's ranting on live like a teenager in a comment war. That constant flip in behavior makes people question whether this is performance or real instability. But after seeing how far things have gone, it's hard not to think it's real. And the scary part? The internet keeps rewarding it. Every meltdown goes viral, every fight gets clipped, remixed, and shared until it trends again. It's a vicious loop where the outrage becomes the content, and Soulja seems trapped in it, feeding it more every time he goes live. If someone doesn't step in soon, the next headline about him might not be just embarrassing. It might be tragic. At this point, you really have to ask yourself, how did it get to this? A man who once had hit records, brand deals, and global fame is now spending his nights yelling at strangers on live streams. It's wild to think that someone who used to brag about being ahead of the game is now fighting random people on TikTok, battles for donations. That's not evolution. That's regression. You'd think with all his success, with everything he's built over the years, he'd be focused on bigger moves, maybe investing, mentoring younger artists, or even stepping back to enjoy his wins. But instead, he's out here arguing with people who don't even know him personally. It's chaotic, and honestly, it's hard to watch without feeling a bit of secondhand embarrassment. Nobody's saying he doesn't deserve a comeback. Far from it. But there's a difference between staying relevant and looking desperate. Every time he goes live and loses his temper, It chips away at his legacy just a little more. The same fans who grew up on his music are now watching him spiral online instead of celebrating new milestones. It's like watching a rerun of what fame can do when the spotlight fades and the ego doesn't. But hey, maybe that's the lesson here. Fame can't save you from yourself. The internet moves fast, and if you're not evolving with it, it'll turn you into content instead of a creator, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Anyway, I'm curious what you think. Is this just another phase for Soulja Boy, or are we watching the final crash of a rapper who couldn't handle his own success? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you made it this far, make sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button to keep up with more wild stories just like this one. You won't want to miss what's coming next. So stick around, because the next video you see on your screen has even more celebrity drama waiting for you. See you there.